A lot of people just don't understand corrections. I mean, we obviously watch movies and television and see the prison life in a movie, and I was kind of expecting it to be more like that, and it was not like that at all.
That it's a very scary or frightening job. You know, most people wouldn't think they'd be able to handle it. In reality, it's not that big a deal.
Because you watch TV shows in prisons, everybody, you know, beating people up and all sorts of dangerous things. And sure, I'm not going to say it doesn't happen, but you're not just going to walk into prison and get jumped on.
I think that's one of the biggest misconceptions that we have working in the correctional facility, because you have all these TV shows and movies of this is how it's like. And it's not really like that. The residents, at the end of the day, they're humans. They're here because they did something wrong and they're already getting punished by their time. So what we really try to do is just give them the tools they need to be successful.
Even when I take somebody for a release, you know, they think like George Clooney walking out the back gate of prison on, you know, Ocean's 11 or something. And it's like, no, you're dressed out, we got your stuff, and we're gonna walk up front and you're gonna see your family. You know, I feel like that's one of the bigger ones, and that's actually even with the residents.
After coming into the field, I see the other aspect of that. It's not just do as I say all the time. It's, hey, you're a normal human being. Let's just have a conversation and help you become a better version of yourself. I mean, we offer a lot of programs that help these individuals. I don't think there's too many people in the public that understand what all goes into a correctional facility and what good can come out of it as well.
Once you build rapport and you get to know the guys, it's really not a scary environment.
It was nice to see that, to know that maybe eventually I can work my way up and get that rapport and that respect from those guys.
You can come here and you can just learn from them just as much as they can learn from you. I mean, they got life experiences a lot of people don't have, so like I said, that's part of it, just speaking with them, talking to them. You know, I mean, you can have a conversation, I can learn from you, and you could probably learn from me. It's the same thing here.
And one of the things that you learn pretty quickly, it's just communication. If you can communicate with people, you know, just because somebody has been incarcerated, because they've, you know, committed a crime, doesn't mean they're not human. Talk to them as you would expect you would want people to talk to you. And I think if you're able to do that, communicate with people, they will see that you're not there to be antagonistic to them, and for the most part, they won't be antagonistic to you.
I've learned a lot of things. I've learned that prison is not what you see on TV. When you come in, you have this tough guy persona for yourself because you don't think that you can be weak, but it's not being weak, it's just being human and talking to people.
I've learned that I like to communicate and interact with individuals. I learned that about myself, that hey, I like to make a change. Before I said I was antisocial, I really didn't care for the person right next to me. Now I've learned that hey, I really enjoy this, and this is something I like to do, opposed to just keeping to myself.
I believe the safety, I mean, of course, that's a day-to-day basis. Everybody has their bad days where they just kind of go off the handle. But it's all about how you communicate. I mean, if you're respectful and you treat others the way you want to be treated, I think that kind of helps keep things to a calm basis.
Our residents, obviously, just like human beings, everybody's different, right? You have your more jumpy individuals, and then you have your more relaxed individuals. But overall, our population, I would say, gives us no issues. They are very respectful as long as you're respecting them, right? Me personally, you will always find me joking around, asking guys how's their day. Again, that's because I communicate with these guys a lot. And so I think our residents are one of the best that we have.
We do have guys that are not pleasant to deal with, but for the majority of them, the majority are very thankful for us being here and for the work that we do for them. They really are. They're very thankful, very appreciative, and they tell us all the time, hey, I just want to say thank you for what you're doing for me. And their families call and we talk to them, and their families, most of their family members are thankful for us just trying to help them and give them a chance to become productive citizens and get them back in society.
I encourage people to at least give us a look. Come in, tour the place. Maybe you've seen TV and prisons just sort of freak out. I get it, because TV shows and movies are not accurate. But we would be more than happy if you contacted us, bring you in, and we'll give you a tour, and you can see what it's really like behind the curtain, because it's not nearly as daunting as those things make it seem. So you'll come out, we'll give you a tour, talk to you, let you talk to staff members, and see if it would be a good fit.